Oh my... Old Grampy! Old Grampy! Old Grampy! Oh my god. Old Grampy with his bum out. Bonus poetics, wee! Okay, I need to remember what my buttons are. We're playing a different game. Literally just switched from WoW just before, so... Whoa! So cool how, like, warbly everything is. Such a weird feeling. Yeah, my muscle memory is like... And sometimes I feel like I'm hitting stuff, but I'm not, because I forget about the global cooldown in Final Fantasy in particular. Look how, like, it's all like... I also keep forgetting which button is where. Isn't Ilias Crypt's feeling as it is in WoW? Yeah, exactly. Like, I keep forgetting that I have to wait for this to be like, huh? And now you can press it. Like, the global cooldown is so long compared to WoW. In WoW, you're just like, bam, 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 bam. Unless an ability actually has a cooldown. I'm kind of chilling right now. Okay. And my fingies are so cold that I can't tell when I'm pressing the button sometimes. 2.5 seconds versus 1.5 seconds annoys me so bad because once you use all your off global cooldown abilities, feels like you're not doing anything. Yeah, it takes a little while to get used to it. And then when you go back from Final Fantasy to WoW, you're like, oh my god, like, wow, so fast. Oh, we're just going in. All right. This is a boss, I know, because the music's changing. Sika! That's a free!
You'll be the one who's left missing me. Yeah! Let it all come out. This time I'm gonna stand up and shout. I'm gonna do things my way. It's my way or the highway.
Thank you. Hello. Welcome. How was the stream? I'm guessing you played WoW. Yes, you did. Oh. Wee! I know mechanics, man. Reaper has too high of a mark for me to replace it with Viper. I don't know what that means. A squid disaster. What? That sounds awful. Oh, we have to... Oh, we just kill all the things. Cool. Like, sometimes I struggle to, like, target at the correct thing in general. Oh, squid, kid, disaster. Yep, that sounds about right. Oh, there's an ad break in progress. Apologies, BRB promptly. I thought it was supposed to delay if there's like a raid and stuff, but I guess Twitch gave up on that because they like money too much or something. I don't know. So apologies. Like, there's literally a setting for it where it's like, please do not play ads during like raids, hosts, or high like chat moments or whatever. But who am I to boss Big Daddy Bezos around? Clearly no one of import. But I am glad that I'm important enough to have y'all join us here. That's very kind. I hope the emergency isn't horrifically emergent, though. Hope everyone's okay. We're just we were playing WoW earlier, trying to get the goodest boy mount. So we're now chilling in Final Fantasy, trying to very slowly and casually catch up on the MSQ. This is like the Post-Endwalker content, like the post patches before Dawn Trail. This is like the next MSQ duty that we have to do, which I was putting off for a while. But we have made it, and we're so lucky. We have a monk called Old Grampy in our group, who is in fact an old Grampy with his buns out, just living his best life. Hello. Why? Oh, yeah. Well, because I ate.
I'm just gonna get my
Oh, antibiotics.
yeah, my
Okay.
one skill remaining. Oh, mom change! Yeah! I'll be back.
Okay. Okay, bye. Yeah, Gampy, he's got his bum cheeks out. I'm just gonna need everything, I guess. Yeah, Peloton me. This place is very pretty. I think I'm a little overwhelmed because like when it's new, I'm like, wait, how am I missing stuff? Like, should I pay more attention? And then you realize that you're probably going to be doing this duty a lot anyway. And it'll just come up. And maybe you don't need to overthink it. I wonder if Final Fantasy XIV is ever going to do a stat squish like WoW, because now that their level cap is 100. Good times. They did a full item level squish for Endwalker. I think that was after I already stopped playing because I got fed up that I couldn't grind the gear to do this part of the MSQ because I was a bit behind on content for the launch of Endwalker. Oh, right. Well, yeah, like item level squish, but not like level squish, right? It was still 80 to 90. battle music. It's so cool. Disaster averted. Yay! Glad to hear it. I was just saying, I was like, I hope it's not like emergent, you know? Like, oh no. Yeah, dodged like a bad bitch. I keep wanting to consecrate, and then I remember that I don't have that. It's like not a thing, but I have. Oh. I'm scared. Oh my. Those were some pew-pews that had occurred. I'm glad that I still have the muscle memory for like most of the telegraphing and stuff in this game. It's nice how consistent that is. So you, even if you've never done a fight before, like the most annoying things that you don't understand will be like, I can just do this, right? Yeah, I can. Oh lordy. I am doomed. I am doomed. Like that mechanic right there. I'm like, wait, which direction do I look if there are eyes everywhere? I understand I'm supposed to look away, but shouting Avengers shield while throwing bullets, yeah. How do you know where they're gonna middle circle, that circle? Okay, interesting. How could they resist my gaze? They're too strong. Someone else can devour them. Okay. Oh, that's pretty, this throne. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, my bum very cold. Cold bum. My whole legs are frozen. My knees are frozen. My knees in particular feel very cold. Oh my, this is very pretty. Look at these textures. They're like holographic, purpley. That's awesome. Apparently Astrologian is awful now, according to the mentor chat. Ooh. Which sucks because Astrologian is like canonically one of the coolest jobs, like flavor-wise. Oh my god, so pretty. So pretty. Pictomancer paint rainbows at people and they die. It's amazing. I'm excited to try it myself because from watching other people play it, I was like, it's not really what I expected. But that's because what I expected, Dancer already does. Like what I expected was like the flourishes of Dancer, but like paint splatters, right? For some reason. I don't know why that's what I envisioned. But like, why make two things that literally already do the same shit, right? Like, it's already been done. It needs to be different. So I'm excited to see like what that means. Because I have kind of seen basically how it plays, but I don't necessarily understand it yet. Oh, there's our big boy, he come. My door keeps rattling with the wind. It's really annoying. Malfurion, my chocobo, just chased down a mob that reset and re-pulled it. Yeah, that's what they do. Morsels. Oh my. Oh my.
I am Scarmiglione, Archfiend of Earth and first of Golbez's circle of four. Such pleasure I will take in delivering you unto your grave.
Oh my god, this is some Pokemon shit. Whee! Let's go! Like, this song has Pokemon vibes, right? 100%. I can literally see the Pokemon. Oh my god. Oh, there are walls there. Got it. Got it. This way or this way. These walls. What you doing? Okay. He did a big boom. He do another slushy boy. Game Boy era, yeah. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I'm like totally here for it, don't get me wrong.
Protect me, my minion.
Oh. Ads. I'm so here for it. What a fucking banger. Oh my god, I'm scared. Wait, what's happening? Quick time event. Quick time event. No quick time event. Just dancers be dancing, man. Let's go. I've got a tiny little hidey hole over here. We're good. Woo! Big slappy.
Defeated by you.
Yes, you will. I command it. And then you do the slappy. Right? Yeah. See, I'm learning. I know things. We did it! Love that era of music. It's like heavy metal in MIDI form. Yeah. Yes. Bum, bum. Oh my god, how cool is that outfit? I love how they started adding like modern, like cyberpunk streetwear and shit to the game. Like, that's so fucking cool. I don't know where people are getting it. Or if it's just like on the store or something. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Is it really? Oh, that's so fucking cool. That is cool. Like having the fantasy stuff and then also having... I got 2 commendations because I was new. Aww. That's really sweet.
This Scarmiglione, he knew the gate had opened.
Okay, here we go. We're back with Estinian. I forgot
And
everything
not
that
for the
happened.
first time.
It's been over a year
He and
since
his
I played this.
brethren must keep watch over the portal.
As we do ours. But to
Oh, that's so
unintentionally
sick.
consume a fellow voidsent. Like men, perhaps they form factions and fight amongst themselves.
The question is, what will the minions do?
Your mistress is no more.
Oh, my
And
hands are
the
so
one who
cold.
consumed her we slew in turn. Do you still mean to try us?
I expect some voidsent are more intelligent than others. Perhaps these ones simply do not understand our words.
Even beasts ought to understand strength.
He's like, stab, stab.
There is much we do not know about voidsent. If we are to survive their world,
How cool
it
is
would
the
be wise to learn
foliage?
their ways.
Tell me you can get that shit for your house. Actually, don't, because I lost my house and I'm still mad about it. Don't overthink it. We'll improvise as we go along. That's right. We will crush them.
That is your preferred approach. Then very well. I shall defer to your adventurer's intuition. I am here, sister. Finally here. And I will find you. I swear it.
Aww. Everyone's like, yeah, we're gonna go find him. And I'm just like, let's go find them. Yes, yes, here we go. So stupid. Hey Sphinx, what's up? Potato waddle, true mark of a badass. Yeah, just explosions and just like... That's so silly. This castle should serve as a base of operations for now. Ere we set our sights elsewhere, let's see what there is to learn here. From this point onward, you will not encounter Aetherites for a while. Should you leave Troia Castle, you may return here via Weaver's warding. Additionally, you may now enter the Fell Court of Troia with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the Trust interface located in the duty in the main menu. Okay, interesting. We are actually... We're out here, fam. We out here. Okay, so... I can't tell if others trying to come in or if it's just my door. That's just my mother-in-law's just in the kitchen. We need potion. We need biscuit. We need well-feds. We need several feedings. We need... Oh, we can mount in here. Great. Okay. I think we're ready. Are we ready? Are we ready to proceed? I think we are. I think we're okay. Oh. Alright. Vashan wears a look of quiet determination. More movie. The warding scale exhibits no change. I missed what he said. But whether now we should sense... I can't read this fast. How do I turn off the speedy boy? Yes. Okay. Alas, this vessel is not capable of calling across vast distances. For that, I require my true form. And even were it possible, a dragon's call is born upon Aether. 'Tis liable to draw more voidsent to us. I see. It's fine. We'll kill them. In any case, there's little exploration to be done while we are confined to this isolated isle. I propose we begin by learning what we can from the castle's occupants, and understanding of their ways may prove useful to our cause. Very well. Let's hope a few of them are capable of speech. Yeah, they'll just be like, hungry, brains. Let all remain vigilant while we go about our inquiries. We reconvene afterwards. Ba 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 ba. Yes. Feral voidsent. Let's go talk to him. Hello. Grrr. Okay. Cool. Grrr. Grrr. The creature snarls and glares at you. It is unlikely that you will learn anything from it. Okay. We tried. Yeah, good talk, buddy. What enticing aether you have. Give me some. Give me some. Oh, if only I were stronger, I'd be able to eat you. Fine, fine. I'll find someone else to eat. While able to communicate, this one seems to think only of feeding. Better to take your inquiries elsewhere. See, I knew it. It would just be like, brains. Give brains. This guy's dancing. He's doing a good dance. The mistress's eyes are beauteous, sublime, to bask in her gaze is bliss. But now she's gone, never again will I feel her gaze. No mistress, no orders, what am I to do now? What am I to do now? The creature mutters endlessly to itself, not sparing you so much as a glance. He's like, no. I serve, I obey, please don't eat me. Dragon? What's that? Does it taste good? I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about anything. But the one we caught recently, they seem to know lots. We threw them in the dungeon, but clever ones are tasty. They might have been eaten already. You've learned all you can from this voidsent. If you look in the dungeon, you may be able to find the clever one it mentioned. Patiently we wait. Ooh. I have nothing to share. While those I approached had no will to fight, neither were they capable of holding a conversation worth the name. My experience was much the same. Lower rung voidsent tend to have lower intelligence, 'twould seem. A pity. Scarmiglione is dead. He was talkative at least. Yeah, too bad y'all killed him. What of you? Apparently there is an intelligence in here. A clever voidsent in the dungeon. That would be the area in which we emerged. Indeed. Let's take ourselves back there and find this voidsent, preferably before its fellows make a meal of it. To the dungeon, then. Wait, so now you can have eye things and hat things. So I can have a pirate hat and an eye patch. Correct? Oh wow, look at all these dudes. Oh, hello. I can't survive without someone to give me aether, but where will I find a new master? Well, he chillin'. Sad doggo, blood all over the floor. Pray we caught our weekend in the dungeon before being served up to the mistress. Tenderizing, she called it, but that's the way she used to like it. Wow, wait, y'all used to tenderize? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Woof grr. Yeah. Indeed. Ah, passage. To cassette 4. for the follow, Madame Sphinx. Pleasure to have you joining our little journey. Oh, how rude of Twitch to be like, thanks for the follow, here's some ads. The timing has been impeccable today, especially given the recent reel that I threw out there. Though there's only one dungeon here, we call it the fourth, the mistress's orders. But the mistress is gone, and her orders with her. Rats can infest this castle for all I care. Well then. No one comes and goes from this dungeon without permission. For you, though, I'll make an exception. Go on, go. Okay. Like, this is so cool. How it's all liquefied. Food for the mistress's consumption is kept in these cells. With the mistress devoured, we're free to help ourselves. Yum yum. It appears to be someone within. So sick. What a cool character design. Holy shit.
You are the friend.
You're the voidsent bound to Xenos.
I see it now. The bottomless darkness. The insatiable hunger. The aura was present when we faced him in Garlemald.
How did it come to be here?
When Xenos died, its connection to the source was severed. It was forced to return to the void.
Xenos. Yes, that was his name. And you are the friend, are you not?
The friend. The music confusing? You mean like the MIDI stuff we were talking about? Like the Pokemon music? Whoa!
Is that Heidelin's crystal?
You just pulled it from my butt. I guess. Oh, fuck yeah.
But how?
Yes!
The light just now. Of course. And that...
What do you mean, returned? Who are you?
Sorry, I didn't mean to click.
I was once bound to the man named Xenos. His avatar, until you killed him.
Avatar, as in the voidsent servants of Reapers. In the name of his hunt, Xenos took up that traditional Garlean art. And through it, he forged a covenant with a being of the void to lend him strength.
Covenant? A curse, more like. He stole my power. There was no equity in the arrangement. My very essence was altered, twisted into a tool to serve his desires.
Your previous appearance. This is your true form, then.
Perhaps, perhaps not. What does it matter?
Indeed.
Are y'all spoiling me? Are you telling me? You telling me this character just stands here and does nothing? Oh, sad.
Regardless of your form, you are a voidsent by nature.
So cool.
So answer me this. Are you our enemy too?
In this world, only a fool would attempt to devour a stronger being. And though it was as an avatar, I lost to you once.
Oh, right.
Desire to lose again.
Good enough for me.
Now, you will answer me a question. Xenos called you friend. That's what you are?
Strictly speaking, I am Kerri the Small. Whatever Xenos may have said, I wasn't his friend. Xenos was a parasocial little shit.
So, you're not a friend. Then...
Whose friend are we talking?
What is it? What is a
What is a friend? Do 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 do. The darkness, the darkness. Hey cutie, how was your flight? Was it okay? Did everything go okay? As much as one might expect the unexpected, I doubt any of us could have foreseen this turn of events. Slept the entire time? Yes. She seems different from other voidsent, at least those we've met. And the change we witnessed, I suspect, is due to your crystal purging the excess darkness in her. Even so, she still harbors a great deal of darkness. I'm very keen to hear what she can tell us about herself and about her world. I would like silver. Thank you. Ba, 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 ba. Before we proceed, let me go grab some more water. So I doubt you came to the dungeon by pure chance. What is it that you're after? We were looking for a voidsent with whom we could converse, in the course of which we learned of you. We are visitors to this world and know little and less of its working and ways. We would be grateful if you could tell us about it, about yourself. So it's information you seek. What do you offer for it? I beg your pardon? Voidsent do not give unless we stand to gain. If you desire something, you pay the price. That's the sole rule in this world you call the void. That makes sense. Pray forgive our ignorance. But what would be acceptable as payment? I suspect that such coin as we carry has no value here. Voidsent crave one thing alone, Aether. In return for information, I offer you mine. Just not all of it, mind you. I still need of my life. Very well. I will tell you no more than you can afford to pay. Then we have a bargain. If we're to talk about the void, let us do so outside. Come with me. It's so funny that they say that because I've nearly finished watching season 2 of True Detective. And in that, someone made a deal. This guy makes a deal with some Mexicans. And of course, he like sets terms he thinks are clear. And they completely screw him over and still take theirs. And they're like, no, this is the agreement that you set. It's just by our rules. Like, so how much ether is worth how much information, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
This
it's
is
some
where I
gin shit.
belong. My home. This endless darkness you call the void. There was once light here, and it shone its warmth upon creation.
I just don't know how to turn
The
on
lands were
like
green and the seas were
anti-aliasing.
blue. Life flourished.
Oh, 1 second. Heat packs. Heat packs are warm. Yes. It's so freaking cold in here. I cannot tell you how cold it is in my office. It is absolutely heckin' freezing. All right. Oh. I started feeling my ear and my tongue starting to flare up. And I think it's because of talking plus the cold is what potentially causes some of these issues. So I just wanted to get a bit ahead of it and get warm.
Before the war, the Contra Memoria.
It must have been a terrible war indeed.
It shattered the balance, causing darkness to engulf the world. All life was transformed into monstrosities, voidsent. We are the natural order now.
As light begat sin-eaters, darkness begat voidsent.
The sun was driven from the sky as fleeting day yielded to endless night. In time, even land and sea lost their distinction. And though the spark of reason had died in us, driven by memory's shadow, we formed factions and carved out domains.
As you do.
This castle, for instance, its erstwhile lord must have abided in such a place once upon a time.
Oh, so warm. Oh, this heat pack in my lap. Oh.
If I may, the darkness in you is too much for any man to harbor. To my eyes, you are indeed a voidsent.
And she's just like, I am no man.
Yet your knowledge of the past
Actually.
and your demeanor mark you apart from your brethren. You are different. That much is plain. But in what way, I am unsure.
As you say, I am voidsent.
Look at these
only in part.
pantaloons.
The darkness touched my mother when the war had only just begun, when I was still in the womb.
Oh.
As a child, I looked like any other, but darkness coursed through me, and I ceased to age when I'd become a woman grown. But that was then. And now, I may as well be one in full. I prey on the weak and serve the strong. I live to survive. Nothing more.
The Reaper way.
Forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to pry. I realize, too, that I have neglected to ask your name.
As we say mortal, you may call me voidsent.
That is liable to cause confusion. If you are not averse, we would address you by your true name.
Then call me what you will. I care not.
What did your mummy call you?
How about 0?
Oh.
Meaning nothing. A name as fitting as any.
Wow.
No, not nothing, but rather a beginning. For it remains to be seen what you will become to us.
As I said, I care not. 0 then.
She's such a badass. I think it's a nice name. We always have the most insightful responses to any situation. Here's to a fruitful partnership, or I think that's a nice name.
A name is a string of sounds. Its meaning has no bearing on my nature.
All right. Whatever you reckon, mate.
Well, Zero, while there is no end to the questions we could ask, it is only fair that we tell you our purpose in coming here. We are searching for a dragon. One who came to your world long ago.
A dragon?
Oh, this one's sister.
Yes. Ashdaya is her name, and she is my sister. If you have any knowledge of her, I beg you share it with us.
What? Creepy darkness. The creepy darkness. It was creeping. I noticed that. I saw that. I saw
Did you say
that.
something? No.
Must have been the wind.
I thought I heard a voice as well. The keening of voidsent, perhaps.
Oh my. I must say, we are rather exposed here. Perhaps we should continue the conversation within the castle. The throne room is defensible given its few points of ingress. Let us head back there. Moving wasn't part of the bargain. I'll comply, but I expect my payment promptly. You shall have it as soon as we've arrived. Back we go. Do, 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 do. Whoa. Was this always there? Oh, I guess, yeah, it was behind when we came out. Chrono Trigger sounding music. Yeah, there was some like Pokemon sounding music before. Love seeing mentors bullying people in the novice chat. Love that. This person literally said, "You're 54 and not on Heavensward, but you're asking how to level? MSQ is fastest, duh." Like, don't be in the Novice Network chat if you're going to be a fucking dickhead. Truly. They're like, don't run Aurum Vale, do your MSQ. This person clearly doesn't go outside. Yeah, obviously. AV is a waste of time. Upon proceeding, cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. You'll be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points, but the event you were defeated, you'll be able to try again from the most recent. If you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, progress will be lost. Whew. Making me nervous. We got this. Probably his 17th alt. I know, right? Like, what a dick. Like, just answer the fucking question, dude. Like, what's wrong with people?
This place is as good as any. Let me have the ether now.
We're just gonna do this because they're talking anyway. It just gets confusing when they suddenly stop talking and it doesn't progress. My potato always looks so sus.
You're mine.
Creepy Durgan.
That I should miss my mark.
That fiend again? But we struck it down. Watched it die.
Fools. Death doesn't exist in this world. And
Why do I feel like this is the sister?
whensoever I please.
It's like a monstrosity. Like the sister turned into a monstrosity.
Doesn't exist. Of course, in the first, the power of light, of passivity, prevents life from emerging in the empty. But in the 13th, the power of darkness, of activity, prevents life from finding rest, even should soul be separated from flesh.
So unless one's essence is absorbed by another, it is possible to return again and again.
Your ether. It is reminiscent of that creature's. My mouth waters at the memory.
What?
Oh no, she ate the sister.
Devour you too. Yes, I must.
Like he's like, what? What?
Drifting souls, by my power be reborn!
What? Roasted patat coming up.
it's another death they want, I say we give it to them.
If you could lend us a hand, we'd be much obliged.
She's like, this isn't my fight.
But you already owe me a debt, and until you make good on it, I won't lift a finger. We'll speak after you've won. But know that if you lose, I'll help myself to your ether.
God damn.
It's a bothersome duty delivered to me this lavish feast. Come, struggle with all your might. It will make you that much richer and tastier. Every soul in this domain serves me now.
Again. And add the second we get into combat. Like, what? So funny. I guess everyone just needs to sub if you want to enjoy the stream whatsoever.
We do well to break up this feast quickly.
I guess everyone should just subscribe. It's the only answer. Twitch Prime it up. Let's go. The what? Sounds like he wasn't given context at all. I was just told to read lines. What? It was a bit of an awkward one. The funny thing is, like, they probably had 3 other takes of that one word, and they just chose to implement that one.
Behold the power of the Archfiend of Earth.
For whatever reason.
He hastens their regeneration.
Oh no. Yeah, y'all should heal them.
You cannot defeat that which cannot die.
True. You cannot. And now this person who was being a dick earlier is all like, Dancer hitting for like 130k plus, while I have my wildfire does 85k is very depressing. It's like so depressing. And it's like, no one cares, bro. No one cares. That's interesting feedback though, because I think all the VO for this game, the English VO anyway, is done with like the premier game localization house in the world that don't even have offices anywhere near where I live.
A retreat may be in order.
They're only in the, I think, like the US and the UK or some shit. So I'll probably never get to work on this stuff anyway.
When will you learn? No matter what you do, you cannot hope.
That's the thing, Pat. It's like a lot of the time, like that actor is actually really, really good.
And I'm always
I think we follow each other on Twitter, actually. So I was like so excited to see that they got in that's such a cool role, and a bunch of other people that I know were in Dawn Trail as well. But the funny thing is that like,
But I have no reason to share it with you.
like when I audition for stuff, half the time I get directed into line deliveries that even I think are awful. And I'm like, that's really what y'all were after? Okay, if you say so.
You know, Zero, you do owe us for one thing.
Yeah. Because the thing is like it goes through so many layers, right?
Your name.
From who they cast to like how you're directed in the session to whoever's actually implementing the takes. Like Peter Dinklage in Destiny?
A name for which I did not ask.
Really? Oh my god, I'm missing the story. Anyway.
But that I nevertheless did accept.
Oh, baby, let's go. Captured into a little purple tampon. Love it.
They've been crystallized.
Well now, that's quite the trick.
Reaping it up. And recorded all of his lines with someone else. Wow. That's wild. That would feel so awful.
Satisfied?
Completely.
I mean, fair enough if you've already got your money and go, right? But like...
With Zero's aid, we can defeat him. What is this? What have you done?
I do what I want. I'm a champion of light.
Now that I think on it,
Biatch.
you owe me a debt as well.
I feel like that line should be, you owe me a debt as well. Not you owe me a debt as well. Because she's referring to the fact that she got a debt paid from Ishtola, right? Like that's the type of stuff that it's like, wait, what? Which is exactly the type of stuff that we're trying to say AI shouldn't do voiceover for, because that's the type of shit AI voiceover does. It makes the inflections and emphasis like weird and make no sense.
However, a debt is a debt. I will repay it here and now.
And that's the thing, like a lot of the time, like I'll work with a director who's like, make sure you put the emphasis on this word and this word. I'm like, okay, I wouldn't say it like that, but if that's what you're paying me to do, then that's what I will do. It's always like, your job is to be the character and make choices the character would make within the confines of what the director tells you to do. Like, what do you mean attend to the minions? I can't do anything to the minions. What do you mean? That's your job. I can't touch the minions. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, I know that she was saying as well. She said as well. So she's referring to Scarmiglione, like, owing her a debt in addition to Ishtola. So I don't think that emphasis makes sense contextually in my brain. Does that make sense? Like,
Reinforcements.
This will hurt.
unless I missed the boss saying you owe me a debt, then it would make sense if she's like, you owe me a debt as well. That would make sense, right? But I don't think that's what happened. But yeah, it's like little things like that. That makes you go, what? I really hope not, Sphinx, because it sounds awful, and anyone who does any half legitimate like localization work can all like every single person is like, it's fucking awful, it doesn't do the job at all, it's just not good. It takes more work to make it sound natural than to just hire someone to do it right the first time. So like, what's the point? Like, how, like, is that really cheaper? Because all you're doing is just spending twice as much as you would have spent on hiring a human actor. You're spending twice as much on like editors to fix the half-assed technology that doesn't quite get there. It doesn't make any sense. Like, even with the weird like deep fake shit people were trying to push into feature film, there was a special effects artist that was like, yeah, we kept getting forced to like use this tech and it's just awful. It blows out the budget because you have to spend more money fixing it. It takes 10 times longer because you have to spend extra time fixing it. And it would have just been faster to just to literally hire in that A-list actor for another day and the crew to just reshoot that one scene. It would have been cheaper. Company to make sense instead of using a cool new thing. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, if their big thing is saving money is not using the thing that looks like a shortcut and then ends up being a giant waste of fucking time. Like, I had the same experience when I was using, like, because, like, I have to explore these options too, right? Like, we all have to be ahead of the curve and kind of investigate what stuff is out there. So I was toying with ChatGPT to see how it could help me with, like, you know, drafting emails or, like, whatever the fuck, right? Whatever it claims that it's really amazing at doing. And it took so much fucking time. Like, people are like, oh, it saves me so much time. All you have to do is set it up properly, blah, blah, blah. It takes weeks and months of work to set it up in a way that it actually understands how to write shit properly. And even then, you have to spend most of the time rewriting it anyway. So you might as well just take all your own fucking templates and just rewrite it. Like, it's faster to just rewrite it yourself and send it. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. There is nothing efficient about it. Nothing. At least not in a way that I've found. That is of a quality that I would be happy to, like, actually send to human beings.
What? My flesh? Why won't it heal? What is the meaning of this?
Get wrecked.
To seal ether in crystal. Memoria. But how? How can you have this power?
How can you have this power?
Death has no place in this world. We are beyond it. And yet, Lord Golbez, you have sent me to my doom. Curse you and your wretched flattery, and this abominable thing.
This is so funny. This death scene is everything, dude. Like, I just picture them in the booth, like,
No, everything hurts and I am dying.
So good. It's so funny. The Lalafell walking animation, I know. I love seeing it in the crazy, most serious cutscene ever where you're like crying. There's tears running down your face and then it does a wide shot and you see the Lala just...
We did it, you guys.
Welcome, seekers of might.
That voice sounds familiar.
I, Golbez, have called you hither. I, who would see us triumph in the coming crusade. That I may entrust you with command of our armies.
Yes, but what of the crew's gift?
Yummy, yummy.
In exchange for our loyalty, we are to feast on the finest ether.
The yummy, yummy ether,
And
sir.
so you
Please give.
shall, for if you are to serve me, you must be strong.
Quillbot.
Then honor the pact
Never heard of that.
and pray we are not disappointed.
That's the alluring void scent. It sounds like all the other void scents with just a voice changer mod on it. Is that the dragon?
The fiery wings, the savage horns. It pulses with life. Such vibrant ether. This magnificent creature could only come from beyond the veil.
Indeed. Feast, my friends. Feast and arise as my 4 arch-fiends.
Yum, 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 yum. Don't eat, sister. Oh no.
As they are now, they can consume but a fraction of the dragon's ether. Just as well, the creature may yet serve other ends.
Are you all right?
The voidsent's essence remains, but it has been sealed away, transformed into crystal.
Memoria. Scarmiglione called them.
Scarmiglione.
I take it they are connected to the war of which you spoke.
Aye. Their use was central to the Contra Memoria.
They were
Hence
both kind of
its name.
same to me. Not gonna lie.
And to my knowledge, the transformation is permanent.
I don't think I finished either of them.
I see.
I feel bad because I used to love Assassin's Creed, like the OG one. Like Assassin's Creed 2 was my favorite.
I repaid a debt, and in doing so ensured that I received my own due compensation, which I shall have now.
Yes, yes. I still have work to do, so I would thank you not to get carried away.
She's giving me like Final Fantasy X vibes a little bit, the Reaper. I don't know why.
Ether is the coin of choice. I appreciate the simplicity.
Yeah, if you have ether to give.
That makes us even, I trust. Right then. When you picked up the
Lulu
crystal,
as well,
you
yeah,
experienced a
but
vision, did you not?
I don't know, something. I can't put my finger on what it is. I think it's literally just the leg piece.
A dragon
The thing that makes it look like bloomers for some reason.
I dare to hope that it was Ashdaya. Even as it pains me to think she's been made to suffer. For the ambitions of this Golbez.
We've been given much to consider. Let us take a moment to review what we know.
God, the textures are so low quality. It's awful. Okay. In light of our recent experiences, I expect we'll have questions. I trust Zero can answer a few of them. We should still be owed at least that much, I dare say. We need to eat some more. Justinian looks at you with his piercing gaze. Oh, God, now we have to read things all of a sudden. That whole time we got to just sit and learn, and now we have to do things. All right. Kerri, you've come to the 13th before. Yes, you fought voidsent here. But clearly you didn't know they could regenerate, else you would have shared that detail beforehand. They seemed to stay dead at the time, yes. I was in a bit of a rush and didn't have time to wait around and see. From what I know of your foray, I can hardly blame you. Perhaps they returned after you left, but if they didn't, there must be a reason why. There are circumstances in which we're unable to return. If you like, I can tell you about this. Oh, how convenient. Please do that. Thanks. The more you devour, the more powerful you grow, but in the process, your essence is blended with those of your prey. If you were to lose your flesh, the souls you had come to harbor may break free and coalesce into distinct voidsent once more. And before you yourself return, your own soul might be devoured by your enemies or your erstwhile prey, a fate more likely for stronger beings who require more time to regenerate. However, even assuming you survive the process, it's highly uncommon to return as you were. Yet despite his greatest strength, Scarmiglione managed to resurrect rather swiftly. Are there others capable of the same? Not that I'm aware of. His attachment to his flesh must have been unique for him to develop such an ability. The triangle berries, so cute. Love those. I believe we understand the fundamentals of rebirth now. Do we? If I may, I would ask you about that power. Will you tell us about it? What you saw should speak for itself. I can bind the ether of the soul in crystal. Many wielded this power during the Contra Memoria, but I'm the only one left. I'm told that heroes of the 13th once sealed gods in stones called Orosite. Are they and Memoria one and the same? Orosite, I do not know this word, but the world is vast, and perhaps Memoria had different names elsewhere, but it does sound quite similar. How does one come to wield Memoria, and what happened to your peers? I've never thought about that. I do know, though, that voidsent can't use the power. I assume I can because I'm mortal in part. I see. Zero, I wish to ask you about the man called Golbez. He may well have my sister in his clutches. Is there aught you can tell us of him? Or she's already been eaten, bro. Dun-dun-dun. The name sounds vaguely familiar, though I can't say how I know it. If he's powerful, however, someone in the castle may have heard of him. Then we must try talking to the other voidsent again. Let us entrust the task to Kerri. Her echo will help facilitate communication. More importantly, she should be able to maintain her composure better than a concerned sibling. That I cannot deny. I don't know about that. Forgive me, but will you not ask about Golbez in my stead? On the terraces, to begin with, perhaps? I'll do my best. Thank you. We shall remain here and discuss what other avenues we might pursue in the meantime. Oakley dokley. Oakley dokley, I'm on me way. To the terraces. So cool, these like black hole thingos. Hello, I'm back. So the clever one hadn't been eaten. If no one wants it, then perhaps... Golbez. Of course I know of him, only a fool without ears wouldn't. His archfiends lead armies to ravage and conquer. They devour those they deem useless, those who can't fight. If you don't want to be eaten, then you had better flee, though soon there will be nowhere to run. It seems the archfiends only keep those who are fit for battle. Others must escape or be consumed. If the one who devoured her dies, perhaps the mistress will return. Then I may bask in her gaze again. Golbez, you say? My mistress spoke of him. He commands the archfiends. They are very powerful and have conquered many domains. The mistress bade us defend the castle from them. Yes, yes, she did. It seems the archfiends had been attacking other domains. Their fearsome reputation precedes them.
The tasty one returns to tempt me. I mustn't eat you. I mustn't eat you. Golbez. I know of him from those I've eaten. He has minions, and those minions have minions. No one ever sees him.
With his army of minions, Golbez would seldom have need to act personally. It will not be easy to reach him. Dun diggity dang diggly dangles. Dun diggly dangle, done here. Back we go. I come with answers, friends. Welcome back, Kerri. Were you able to learn all to value? Joe, this stuff happened and there's things and stuff, and oh my god, here's all the stuff that I learned, and then this guy, he wanted to eat me and then he didn't. Crazy, right? So countless voidsent answer to the archfiends who in turn answered to Golbez, as your vision did suggest. Scarmiglone's aggression is also consistent with the claims that the Archfiends conquer other domains. The question is, how do we reach Golbez if he surrounds himself with armies of minions? We could target his other Archfiends, or perhaps those who have fled his service. Either may yield useful information. That said, we can't do much while we're stuck on this isle. 0. A favor. I am determined to save my sister Ajdaya. If there is even a faint possibility that Golbez has her, then I must find him. To that end, I want you to lend us your strength and knowledge. Will you accompany us on our quest? Forgotten the way of my world already? If you help, offer payment. None here will aid you out of the kindness of their hearts. Any who claim otherwise are liars and betrayers. Or is this less a request and more a threat? If I refuse, will you force me to serve? Surely you must desire something. Name it. I have no purpose. Why would I desire anything? That's why I didn't bother to resist when the others here fell upon me. What matters in a world that's already dead? By that logic, you've no reason to refuse our requests. The payment need to be your satisfaction. The payment need but be to your satisfaction, correct? Did I not already say as much from the start? Very well, Zero. I propose you travel with us, and whenever you perform a deed that requires payment, we will provide it in ether. That's all you had to say. Everything else was superfluous. Fair point. Where to now? Either a place the Archfiends may strike next, or where refugees and deserters may seek sanctuary. I know the latter. I'll take you there. I assume you also want to know how we can get off this isle. I was brought here on a mount. We can leave the same way. Now that you mention it, I did notice some flying creatures near the terraces. Given our numbers, we'll need a large one, but regardless of size, all can be won over with Aether. Excellent. Let us go to find our mount at once. Yeah, of course.
Not good. Lord Golbez must hear of this. Oh, no. Gotta go tell him. Gotta go tell him.
We're going this way. This is the way we are going. Back we go through all the things. Maybe I should have done this as a bard so I can peloton around the place. We should be able to find a mount here. With the castle in disarray, the creatures will be hangy. Just a little aether should suffice. Are you ready? Yes. I am ready.
There it is.
I wish this would just like quietly change without bringing up the dialogue. So that every time there happens to be voice acting, you can just be like, okay, skip. I could just watch the movie now.
Good. It agrees to serve. Get on.
He's our big boy. What a chonker. And before that thing is the sister. Lol. It's fucking mind flayer. Bum, bum, bum. And this little bum. So cute.
What is this place?
My domain.
Oh.
In the beginning, it was a sanctuary for me alone. But over time, others began to gather here. Those who had nowhere else to go.
Oh. This is her part of the Shadowlands.
A settlement of pariahs.
Freaks and geeks, let's go. Hanky, please give. Num 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 num. I don't want to be eaten. Oh, that's so funny.
You are under my protection here and will not be harmed. I give you my word.
How much ether do we owe you for that? Jeez. This is my abode. The others won't come near, so you may be at ease. While they know their place, if tantalizing Aether were to walk by, I can't guarantee they wouldn't pounce. It is a voidsent's nature to consume, their sole purpose. Even if the pursuit of Aether may lead to their undoing, many succumb to instinct. But any who succumb here will have to answer to me. This is my domain's one and only rule, and it is absolute. Having given you due warning, Zero would leave you to your own devices. Consider yourselves duly warned. If you wish to go among the voidsent here, that is your choice to make. All have fled from one master or another, but whether any of those masters in turn served Golbez, I do not know. You must ask them yourselves. Most have travelled to your world, so it shouldn't be difficult to communicate. We shall go about making inquiries at once. Thank you for your counsel. Once we have learned all we can, let us reconvene at yonder plaza. We shall reconvene at plaza over yonder. You're going to, of course. In which case, I shall accompany you. I only wish to observe. Do not expect me to help. Okay. Then it's settled. I'm ready when you are. Ready? Then lead the way. I leave it to you to decide with whom you speak. You can leave Zero behind by entering a different area or speaking with her, selecting the option to part ways, etc., etc. All right. Tell me of your home. I call this my abode, but hardly spend any time here. I return only for meditation. While physical wounds can be healed by replenishing one's aether, you can't preserve your form if you lose sight of yourself. Such is the risk inherent in consuming another's soul. It dilutes your sense of self, alters you inside and out. To guard against this, I meditate, visualize who I am, in a place all my own. Wow, that's smart. That's kind of fucking deep. That's kind of deep. Whose likeness is this, you ask? The hero who will save the world. I'm waiting for the day he comes. Or was it a she? I can't remember the details. I don't know how long I've been waiting, or why I even wait. Could you be the hero, perhaps? No, I don't think so. Something tells me I'll know when I meet him, or her. I'll just have to keep waiting. This is the very heart of my domain. Normally it's deserted, but you and yours have drawn everyone out. I don't recall this statue, though. However it came to be here, I certainly didn't wish for it. Well then. Stay away from me. If you don't want to be eaten, stay away. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. Golbez. I've heard the name before. I remember. Always speaking of Great Crusade. I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious. A crusade, you say? From whom? Did you hear this? Farfarello. He was a minion of another minion. Went on and on about the terrible things he saw. I see. Perhaps Farfarello can tell us more. Farfarello. You're one of the mortals. Is it true? When you die over there, you really die? So it is. What brings you here then? Ah, yes, Golbez. He seeks strong minions to grow his army, so I hear. But recently, though, he stopped doing that, and instead he just devours everything. Perhaps he's gathered enough fodder and is now intent on bolstering his own strength, a sure sign that he's about to make a move. Sounds like a trial and or a raid that we should do. Oh yeah, I can like mount here. Keep forgetting I can do that. To walk around with her like that, you're her minion then. You know I don't take minions. She has some questions and I want you to answer them. Golbez. I don't know that one. Only Skaha. When she led us beyond the veil, I grew scared and fled. I've been here since. I don't know anyone else, nor do I wish to. That's all I can tell you. Skaha was a powerful voidsent who ruled over a vast domain. That was a long time ago, though, so I doubt she has any connection to Golbez. Satisfied with what you learned? Ah, but let us step away before you become too tempting to resist. Indeed. Let us meet back in the plaza. It seems the rumors of Golbez reach every remote domain. Fair to assume he's gathering strength for his crusade, whatever that may be. But I must say, I wouldn't have guessed that Farfarello once fought in Golbez's army. It's a miracle he survived serving an archfiend. I suppose I should explain. Farfarello is the weakest among us. Constantly in fear of being devoured, he seldom consorts with others. The only one he's comfortable with is Siriato. He's a fellow coward who runs the instant he senses a threat and won't stop until he's exhausted. When their hunger grows too intense, they feed on each other's aether. Such is their relationship. But I ramble. You intend to seek out Farfarello, I presume. Then I'll come with you. He's less likely to hide that way. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Oh, very pretty.
Not only did the mortals conquer Troia, they defeated Scarmiglione. I struggle to believe it.
This is some like Neon Genesis Evangelion shit, where they have all the...
Another angel? We don't have the budget for that.
This one speaks of Memoria. Now there's something I've not heard for an age. It'll bring a pang of nostalgia to my breast and a tear to my eye. If the very notion wasn't absurd! Drifting out gone, drowned in darkness. That's what we all.
Dang, Waterboy is like uncharacteristically angry.
Still does not answer. Were he alive, he would have returned by now. Weakest though he was, his ability to regenerate was without peer. If this account is true, if a Memoriat has survived, they cannot be suffered to live.
Leave this matter to me, Lord Golbez. I, Barbariccia, shall strike down any who pose a threat to our plans.
Barbariccia.
'Tis true, you are a proven commander, well suited to leading an assault.
She sounds sneaky.
And when I have succeeded, I would beg a boon of you.
What do you desire?
The dragon's ether. All that remains.
The Emperor's noble place.
Fireboy Angie. Angie. My dragon.
My locks are free as the wind, without incentive to sway them. I know not whither they will blow.
Might blow out that candle over there, you know what I'm saying?
Boldly spoken. I trust you will not disappoint me.
Upon this flowing hair and my immortal soul, I will not fail.
Flowing hair in the wind.
And impress
Ooh.
upon these interlopers the futility of defiance.
My lord.
My lord. And the other ones are all just chilling. Farfarello keeps to the fringes of my domain. This way. The voidsent here don't answer to a master. They do as they please. But all must answer to the hunger and seek out prey when they need aether. Except Farfarello and Siriado, they are content to take from one another. Barring any incident, they dare not to venture out. Yes. Oh, hello. Oh, whatever will I do now? Siriado, this is rather unexpected. Where is Farfarello? Farfarello isn't here anymore. He's left. Yes, that's right. Left? That doesn't sound like him at all. Well, he's gone, all right. Well, what more do you want me to say? And off he flees as if he won't to do. But something about this doesn't sit well with me. What do you make of Siriado's behavior? He seemed frightened. Perhaps someone had threatened him? I don't think he was telling the truth. He seemed frightened. I doubt it. Had he been threatened, we wouldn't have found him in one place. He would run in circles until he could run no more. That's his nature. As he says, Farfarello is gone, but that's quite unusual. As is the fact that Siriato, who's constantly frightened by something, chose not to flee, but instead hid here, where Farfarello usually...
No. We must go after Siriato, now. We must run!
No time to chat, my friend. You ate him too much, didn't you? Siriato, we need to talk.
That there's no time, the wind rises, we must flee.
The wind rises? What is he talking about? After him. I think maybe he went this way. Just kidding. I think maybe he went this way. Hey, Stinian, did you see a crazy boy run through here? Ghosty man. What's gotten into you? What do you mean the wind rises?
When the wind rises, she comes. Barbariccia.
Barbariccia? Who in the world is that?
We must flee, all of us. There is no time.
You would think you would tell everyone instead of just running. I don't sense anything, but he seems convinced. It's a dead end beyond. We'll corner him. Good night, cutie. Have a good one. I'm probably going to be finishing up here in a minute anyway, so good timing. Just trying to find a nice, like, natural pause point.
We're doomed. There's nowhere to run.
What are you running from?
Barbariccia.
The Archfiend of Wind. Archfiend, you say?
We will be devoured or forced to serve to fight the crusade, but it makes no difference in the end. All are eaten by her or her enemies.
I didn't want to fight anymore. That's why I fled and came here. I see. That explains everything. Almost. I thought it was Farfarello who used to serve an Archfiend, not you. Not you, who always ran at the first sign of trouble, who always speaks as though you were Barbariccia's minion. There's only one explanation. You ate Farfarello, didn't you? He devoured Farfarello, didn't he? Indeed, that would account for his uncharacteristic behaviour. So is that the way of it? Did you devour Farfarello? And not just a portion of his ether, but his entire being?
How did you know?
It wasn't only your behaviour that felt strange. You felt strange, as if there was more than you present. Now, I don't believe you would have lost control. More likely it was Farfarello's behest.
Can't hide anything from you. I admit it, Farfarello didn't leave. I ate him.
He feared Barbariccia more than anything, hated the endless fighting. So he begged me to devour him, that he would never have to fight again. Rather than an eternity of fighting, he chose a moment of pain.
For all the good it did, I could still hear his voice in my head. He's frightened, so very frightened.
Oh, he's trembling. When you're eaten, your essence is blended with that of your devourer, and though you have no control, your consciousness in part endures. Were this a world where the wheel of life and death still turned, the soul wouldn't linger so stubbornly. In time, it would return to the great flow. But there's no such end here, no escape. All know this. In making his choice, Farfarello must have been desperate indeed. And now that desperation has joined with Siriado's fear, driving him to act erratically. This place will become a battlefield. We don't want to be eaten, neither me nor Farfarello, but there's nowhere to go, nowhere. Nowhere to go. Then tell me about Barbariccia. I would know who it is we face. It is too late. She's as good as here, and no one can escape her winds. No one! Oh no.
Barbariccia! She is gone!
And she's brought her domain with her. The Archfiend's after you and yours, I shouldn't doubt. Perhaps you should go and find them. But be warned, whatever this is about, do not expect us to get involved.
I can't bear it! Eating and being eaten! I only want to be left in peace!
Poor thing. Oh no.
You and me both.
One of the Archfiends approaches.
They must have been tracking our movements.
She's here.
Damn. QD chose a great time to go to bed.
Excellent. You've saved me the trouble of traveling to Troia.
So you're Barbariccia.
Barbariccia, you know.
Mind your manners, mortal. My name is not to be spoken, save in reverence and fear.
Barbariccia.
And what is this pitiful domain? Pitiful wretches all. I will put you out of your misery.
Oh no. The little bum. She's just nomming everybody.
Alas, poor Scarmiglione, and good riddance. Felled by outsiders in pursuit of what? Pray tell.
A dragon. One who crossed to this world thousands of years ago. Know you aught of it?
A dragon, you say? Huh. My Lord Golbez is more clever than I realized. To let the prize live, that it might lure more prey to us. Very well. In gratitude and service, I shall devour every last mote of their souls.
Very well then.
Where is she? Where is Ashdaya?
Huh. You even share its scent. How curious. And irresistible.
And irresistible. Yum.
If you think us easy prey, You're wrong.
Unlike Scarmiglione, I need not skulk in shadow to claim what is mine. If you would know about the dragon you seek, then enter into my domain. You may flee instead if you wish, if the fate of the sorry lot here is of no concern to you. One way or another, I will have satisfaction.
I will have satisfaction. Ooh. Damn.
What's the plan then?
If we go, we'd be playing into her hands. We'll go after her. What else? Of course. I'm the champion of light. Bitch, I'll do what I want.
Indeed. Yet she will have the upper hand in her domain. We must be no less than fully prepared.
As in, what item level are we talking?
Find her and get our answers. Will you be joining us, Zero?
You may be easily goaded into accepting her challenge, but my curiosity is not so insatiable as to cloud my judgment. Nevertheless, if you are desperate for my aid, you know my price.
I shall pay it. So long as you leave me strength enough to see my sister home, you may take as much as you wish. And lest you forget, mine is no ordinary ether. Barbariccia too recognized its potency.
Why didn't they just make that deal at the start? Give me my sister, take all my aether except for what it takes to get me home. Boom. Done. Done diggity dangles. Right there, Fan Daniel. The less time we give to the enemy to prepare, the better. Is everyone ready for us to set forth? Indeed, and yet my heart weighs heavy for those Barbariccia struck down. Were it not for us, she would have not come here. Should you require a moment, Zero? For what? Barbariccia took what she could. She was wise to strike quickly, as we would be. Agreed. There is no time for sentiment. Only battle. To battle! Zero has a word of warning before you go. A word of warning. Barbariccia spoke as if she would give us answers if we were to defeat her. But even assuming she'll talk, which I doubt, I trust I needn't tell you how foolish it is to give an archfiend a second chance. Best to seal her away at the earliest opportunity. If you wish to peer into her past, the memoria will suffice. I can't wield the power at will. I'll try, but I make no guarantees. Well then, you had better hope it favours you when the time comes. Rest assured, this won't be our last opportunity to learn about Azjaya. If another archfiend were to fall, Golbez would surely be compelled to respond. We need only wait for our quarry to come to us. Indeed, if our struggles with Scarmiglione taught us aught, it is that we must hold nothing back when facing an archfiend. Let us heed Zero's advice and seal her away at the earliest opportunity. We are in alignment then. Oh, for a second I was like, wait, does this just start the duty?
You're not the only ones who can ride the wind.
Damn, my guy.
belongs to us.
I see to Barbariccia.
Wait, you want me to solo this bitch? Are you serious? I thought this would be like a trial or something. Oh my gosh, she's like a Rapunzel with her hair just like... Ah! Haha! There it is. There it is. Yep. Storm's Crown. Your search for the great worm Ashdaya in the void has brought you to Zero's domain, where you hope to find information that will lead you to the mysterious Golbez. But as soon it becomes apparent that your victory over Scarmiglione did not go unnoticed. For now, another archfiend, the ravishing but cruel Barbariccia, has descended to challenge you. While there is no guarantee that she will yield the answers she teases, the only way is forward, and you sally forth to confront her in her stormy domain. I think we're going to leave it here for now, because it's been over 6 hours, and I'm trying to be good, because I don't know how much work I'm going to have this week, but I have some intense workshops and stuff.